Hey guys, okay, so it took me a minute to come on here to do this Cancer reading. Um, when I was clearing the cards from the Gemini reading, then I was like trying to get prepared and get into the Cancer energy. Wow, damn, did I get hit? So I had to take a minute. There was a lot going on. So what I was getting was something with your perception and staying focused, and then I was getting attacks. I had to take a minute and clear myself, and there was a lot that has gone on, and like a lot of things and obstacles and people like coming against you is what I was getting with this. And then like I was trying to cipher out all this energy, and I still kept getting like stay focused on what it is you want for yourself, because like there's one something being hidden. There's also like a storm brewing because of those obstacles or those people trying to come against you. They're like percolating. They're they're like swirling away, like that pressure cooker, and like trying to stop you, and like sending you energy, and like planning on like doing whatever they can do still. Like they haven't let it go. Is what Spirit's letting me know. They haven't let it go, and they're brewing. Okay. And they're just like getting deeper in it. So like you need to bubble yourself and stay focused. Then I was getting the song Golden. Let me see, what was it? Living my life like it's golden. And taking back my fear. I was like, okay, hold on. What is this? Living my life like it's golden. And so I went to go look it up. I didn't know exactly what it was, but it's the song Golden, and it was taking back my freedom, right? And I had to look at that. Um, Let me see. And then I was getting Ain't No Stopping Me Now. Um, I did go to look up The Golden by Jill Scott. I was trying to look for the Ain't No Stopping Me Now. I couldn't find it, and then I found one by Holloway or something like that. Um, but what I was hearing, I couldn't tell, So, when I was getting it, like the energy I was getting, like I thought it was a female, and that's a male. So I didn't like click into that or anything, but you can research that or look it up for yourself. If it's something that resonates with you, I'm going to have to look it up later and see what energy I can get from it. I'm getting so much energy that I was like, you know what, it's okay. It's the message that's there. I don't need to seek any more messages in that because it's relevant, and anything else, it's okay. If it's meant for someone, they can go look it up, or they'll know what it is for themselves. They can seek that out, right? Because this is just a general reading. But I am sticking with the golden one, even though that one has importance also. So the golden that they channel, it's funny, I didn't get a song for Gemini. I didn't get any songs. Well, technically, actually I did. I just didn't bring it up. I didn't bring it up because with the energy that I was getting, as well as it was something that I channeled already. They kept pulling up that Whitney Houston song, Run to You. And I'm like, hey, I channeled that for something else. And in regards to the energies, all that I was getting, it was like, yeah, I don't know. And I'm not going to place this. That's why I didn't speak about it there. But technically, I did get something for Gemini. I just, it didn't matter to speak about it. I didn't feel it was relevant. Even if it was relevant, it's not relevant. It may be tied into that other reading where I was getting that stuff about the bodyguard. But in the moment, I didn't feel it was relevant. So, I didn't speak about it. And the spirit, obviously, like they didn't bring it to my attention. So, so obviously it wasn't needed, right? That may have been something personal in regards to myself. Anyway, so I'm taking my freedom, pulling it off the shelf, putting it on my chain, wear it around my neck. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my car. Wherever I choose to go, it will take me far. Oh, fuck. I'm living my life like it's golden. That's the verses that I was getting, and then something about freedom. And I was like, huh? I don't understand. And so when I looked it up and then I seen that, I was like, oh, okay, now I understand. It's part of the lyrics. And I just kept getting over and over, I'm living my life like it's golden, and I'm something about freedom. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? But I come to that, I find this song and it's called Golden, and then I'm looking in there and it's like, oh my God, I'm taking my freedom. That's really what it was about. Like taking back your fucking freedom. It's ironic. It is so fucking ironic, to be quite honest. People who know me and if they watch this, so understand how ironic it is, the song that I'm channeling with what's going on in my life. But so I'm taking my own freedom, putting it in my song. Like she's gonna be authentic and she's speaking about it. She doesn't care. She's taking her freedom. She's focusing on her freedom. She's gonna allow this to be her music that she sings to, like the beating to the heart, the dancing to the beat of her own drum, right? So she's putting it in her song. So I'm taking my own freedom, putting it in my song, singing loud and strong, grooving all day long. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my stroll. I'll be high stepping, y'all, letting the joy. I'll be high stepping, y'all, letting the joy unfold. I'm living my life like it's golden. And I think that's pretty much all of it. Oh wait, no, it's not. So that's repetitive and living my life like it's golden, golden. I'm holding on to my freedom. Can't take it from me. No one can ever take the freedom from you ever again, right? So I'm holding on to my freedom. Can't take it from me. I was born into it. It comes naturally. I'm strumming my own freedom, playing the God in me, representing his glory. Hope he's proud of me. Wow, she's taking back her fucking power, the God that I am. She's beating to the drum of her own fucking beat and saying, this is what the fuck it is. And you can't take my freedom from me ever again. You can't. And I'm gonna go down swinging, but joyfully, right? And I'm a live every day to the fullest because I have my fucking freedom and you can't take it from me. It's like focusing on what it is that you want for yourself and not allowing someone to say you can't have it, right? And then, then I got the channeling, ain't no stopping me. So in regards to taking back your freedom and living your life like it's golden and living to the beat of your own drum, this is following your heart and having happiness and whatever, like there's no stopping you. And that's also in regards to the energy I was feeling and like that pressure cooker that's swirling away on those the people or situation or person that is trying to create obstacles and come against you, and that those attacks and the spiritual attacks. I was getting spiritual attacks with this, and there's also something being hidden in regards to perception. I don't know if it's because of blockage, because I was getting spiritual attacks, and being mindful of what you focus on. What I'm getting with these attacks, physical and spiritual, is to fuck with your perception and your view, to distract you so you don't focus on your freedom and focus on your happiness and living your life like it's golden and living in that happiness of yourself and holding on to that, like wanting you to be negative and shit, like you're not deserving or something like that, is what I was getting with that energy for Cancer. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get into this reading for Cancer. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, as well as North Node. This can be pertaining to you or, anyone that is in your energetic field. Energy is fluid. So, this reading is picking up on collective energies of people, who resonates with this, who's dealing with this type of stuff. And, but it's not exclusive and all exclusive to you. This can be whoever's in your energetic field, whoever you're dealing with, or vice versa, like what they're dealing with. So a cross watcher, if they're watching, this could be what they're going through and not what you're going through, right? time is an illusion. So anytime you come across this, if it resonates with you, then it's meant for you at that time, because we all are in our own cycles and our own flow. So we flow through the energies when they are needed for us and when we can handle them, for whatever we're going through in our life, and wherever we are on our own journey and pathway. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get into this Cancer reading and see what else Spirit has for us in regards to these energies for Cancer. I'm going to have him do the sun and moon tarot. All right, Spirit, what do you have for Cancer in regards to these energies? Some more clarification. What's going on in regards to these energies for Cancer? So this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, as well as North Node placements. All right, Spirit, what do you have for Cancer? What do you want Cancer to know in regards to these energies that they are dealing with? You know, the energies that are coming up in regards to Cancer. All right, let's see, Spirit. What do you have for Cancer? We have the Emperor. Ruling your own domain. Like choosing what it is that you, again, I'm getting like a purposeful energy in what it is you want to rule over. Like what you want in your kingdom. And like the sun is shining behind him and shining light on him. Like that golden energy, right? The sun, they have their shield down. It's to the side of them, but the sun is behind them, shining and illuminating them. It's not just like that golden energy that I was picking up on, but like that sun is protecting them, is what I'm getting. So like their happiness, their clarity, what it is that they're focusing on and want for themselves in their life, and what they want to rule over and be a part of, is like protection, is what I'm getting with this for the Emperor. It's funny because the Emperor here, that he has animals here. A sheep. There's a sheep. And like there's something here with like gentleness. That ruling with love, ruling with happiness. You don't have to be a dictatorship. Ruling with strength, but that gentle strength, like a gentle giant. So it's like not allowing anything in your kingdom. That's not, that does, oh God, how do I explain this? It's not allowing like distorted masculine energy and people who want to ego empowered trip. The Emperor sometimes can represent like strong arming, that distorted masculine control. We don't need to control. We can't control others. We need to control ourselves. And there is this gentle strength, purposefulness, happiness within this person that is like their protection, that is like shielding them and also shining light on what it is that they are creating and want to create, and what they want to be a part of in this ruling, what they want their empire to be like, right? And nothing else is that, whatever doesn't fit inside the spectrum of light is not allowed in their empire. They don't want to have to worry about carrying around their fucking shield and protecting themselves. So there's this growth here of understanding. I don't need to deal with people who are controlling, who want a power trip, ego trip, have these power struggle and dynamics, who want to be rough or rude. I want to live in peace. I want my happiness. I want clarity, happiness, joy. I want the light to fucking shine down on what I'm touching. There's some sense of like innocence and gentleness with this. Lambs are about being gentle, or it's a sheep. There's still gentleness here with this. And flock, like that flock. You're not alone. This emperor, he's not alone. He has a sheep with him. Where's the rest of the sheep? He's going slow, building his empire, being selective on the flock that he has because of what he's building and creating and what he wants it to be. It's important to him. Like that golden energy, living my life like it's golden. I don't want people in my fucking life that cannot live their life like it's golden and cannot come from a place of happiness and having their own freedom and knowing that freedom comes from within. It's a state of being, not just like how you're out here in the world functioning and who's in your life, but it's also a state of fucking being. You know, you have to be able to understand that freedom starts within you and lies within you, and that you have the power and control over your life, like not wanting that dictatorship, that strong arming energy. We have judgments. Came out sideways. It's like the struggle was to rise, to understand, or to let go of. Like there was a struggle to let go of the things that are behind him. And not necessarily in the sun energy, but behind him, it's that symbolic thing of what was holding on, that was keeping him from like being free, right? From having peace and happiness and clarity. It was keeping him like in the darkness. Oh, the power struggle dynamics, that egotistical and that strong arming energy, that holding on, it was a struggle to break free, to rise to the occasion in this resurrection energy for judgment. Let's hearing the call, rising to the occasion. So it was a struggle to break free, to gain his freedom, right? To shake what the fuck was holding on to him and keeping him a prisoner. It was a difficult task because of people strong arming that dictatorship energy. It's funny, God, no wonder it was so hard. The light behind him is also symbolic. The light behind him is shining on him, but then anyone looking at him is going to be blinded by the light. They were intimidated by this emperor's light. So there was that strong arming, power tripping, power control dynamics in regards to other people and people inside of this emperor's domain, right? And not wanting to let go and wanting to change and wanting to power trip and control and strong arm and that distorted masculine energy, that distorted emperor energy. He was dealing with that type of energy, and that's like being jealous of his light because he blinded them. The light is shining on him and from behind him, the sun. So his light was shining light in their darkness and aggravating their fucking demons. And that was the struggle of letting go of those people and understanding the dynamics. Like, I'm not going to play your game. I am not going to play these games. Like, the game changed, right? Like, there was the more his light shined as an emperor in the happiness, like that golden energy of taking back his freedom and living for himself and his own clarity and happiness, and what is right for him, and that gentle giant energy that I'm getting with this, and that power that he has without having to be a dictator, right? It aggravated the darkness of these like distorted emperors. So then there was war, there was a battle, right? Like I hear battle cry, and so that's what took so long to rise. But in this, it's like the battle cry. The, the battle cry was this emperor crying out in a battle cry, like, I'm not doing this shit. asking to help to be risen, to overcome like the darkness coming against him, trying to stuff and stomp out his fucking light and take his freedom because they didn't like the way he was living and how he wants to rule. What he's also trying to create, the empire that he is running and trying to run and maintain. Oh, wow. We have a lot of these cards. Okay. We have the Princess of Cups. So 2 of these cards came out in the Gemini reading. The Princess of Cups, maintaining that struggle was then, and his war cry was because he was struggling to maintain his own emotional waters and be happiness. These motherfuckers were coming in and trying to disturb his peace, disturb his happiness, and take it away from him, rob him of his light, stomp out his light, that misery loves company energy, and some distorted emperor, egotistical, power tripping, control dynamics. And he's like, no, fuck that shit. I'm gonna maintain my motherfucking self. I deserve happiness. This shit's not taking me under. I will maintain, I will get through this, and I'm not gonna allow you to disrupt my life and my happiness and my peace and how I wanna move and how the fuck I want to run my life and what I want in my life. So then that shaking of that energy, needing to you're going to war then with energy that is a strong arm, controlling, distorted emperor energy. This is dictatorship. There was a war. There was a power struggle dynamics, because they wanted to stomp out this person's lights. And he's like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna maintain because my happiness matters. And anything that is going to disturb my happiness and my emotional waters and try to get me to see something in some type of fucking way that I don't want to do and try to control me is not meant for me. So I'm going to hold my fucking ground. I'm going to stand my fucking ground. That gentle giant standing his fucking ground and saying, fuck no. Then I'll go to war with you. If that's what I got to do, I'll go to war with you, but I'm going to stand my motherfucking ground. Because you're not going to come in here and disturb my peace. The Princess of Cups is like the Page of Cups. And this is not letting anything affect your emotional water. So being able to be happy and not let things come in and rob you of your joy and happiness and excitement and your love, right? That peace. Fuck no, you're not taking my peace. You're not taking my I was talking about that beating to the your drum, like your heart, what your heart and soul is wanting. There was something that I channeled and pulling me to that. I don't know the words. I don't remember what I said, and I don't know what it is. But there's something relevant with what I said before in regards to this Princess of Cups energy. And it's like I'm having this deja vu of it, but I'm not getting enough of it to speak about it. So I do apologize. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, maintaining and holding on to and not going under, holding on to the stability of his happiness and not allowing these burdens and holding his fucking ground, standing his fucking ground. If I got to go to war, I'm going to go to war. And I'm not going to allow you to come and be a dictatorship thinking you can run me and my fucking empire because my light shining irritates your demons. So him maintaining himself and his integrity and struggling and fighting to rise above it. But that's the war cry, struggling. So didn't want to go down, struggling to be taken under. And this Princess of Cups energy, they're trying to suck the life out of him, suck the happiness and the joy, make him miserable. That's the war cry. Thank you, Spirit. But he didn't go under. He maintained. And then also stood his ground. This is what I deserve. This is how the fuck I wanted to be. This is what I deserve. And not holding on to that is the resurrection of Spirit, placing judgment in and helping him rise fucking through. Because it pushes the wheel forward. We have the wheel. You learned this lesson This is karmic. This is endings and beginnings. It's cyclical. It's closure here. You've learned a lesson. It's falling off the wheel. And now you are going to be blessed, and there's going to be new lessons that come on. By you trying to maintain yourself, by you standing your fucking ground, setting boundaries and saying, fuck no, this is not for me. And doing it in a place of clarity, love, and happiness. Stability, your own stability, not a distorted fucking masculine or distorted emperor with power, control, wanting to be a dictator, ego, pride dynamics, power tripping. So fuck that. I don't need to be that way. That's not who I am. That's not serving of me. It helps move the wheel forward. Your integrity and holding on to your peace, happiness, and joy, and your self-worth, self-love. It's not just self-worth, it's self-love. Moves the wheel forward. Blessings coming in. You're going to gain so much in this blessing coming in and the wheel moving forward. Then we have gain. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is busting your ass, planting the seeds. That war, that battle that you were in was planting all of these seeds. Now, you weren't just standing your ground. You weren't just setting your boundaries. You were maintaining and sustaining your motherfucking self through the storm, right? Through a war. And you were planting all these seeds. And you're going to reap from these seeds. Your independence also got on their nerves. You're independent as this emperor. And you are going to have great strides and great gain. The stability there. On a wall with the sunflowers for the sun. The wall is in the shape partially of the sun or the moon. So working hard day and night to overcome, working hard through illusions, the moon energy, as well as understanding what you want through for your happiness and your stability, and holding on to that clarity, staying focused and doing the motherfucking work and being independent and saying, fuck you, standing your ground. You are going to make great strides, have great stability, and there's going to be much gain. There's much to gain through this. You don't even see it all. You don't see all of the gain, all the hard work that you've put in this Nine of Pentacles, and that taking back your freedom. This is this hard work, and this gain is taking back your fucking freedom. Wow. Taking back your freedom from illusions, the Seven of Cups, from debauch. From those illusions and that debauchery, of that ego tripping, that power struggle and that war that you were in with others, and the illusions that they were trying to feed you because they didn't like your light. They didn't want you to have your freedom. They didn't like what the fuck you were doing. They didn't like the way you were moving. Oh, well, that's your motherfucking... Because they didn't like that you were happy and seeking happiness and peace and holding on to that and maintaining against all odds. Against all that was being thrown at you, life, and you're juggling and you know, afraid of your motherfucking light. So they're trying to cast these goddamn illusions, and they're strong-arming and fucking control. That dictatorship. Trying to tell you who the fuck you are and how you gotta live and move. Fuck that shit. Who are you? Who are you to tell me who the fuck I am and how I'm allowed to move or how I'm allowed to live, and trying to hold my freedom in your hands like you own me? The fuck? Like I have no worth or no value. Like you are above me. That's ego pride, motherfucker. There's an illusion that you are better than me. There's an illusion that your way is the right way. Fuck that shit. It's falsity. Fuck that shit. I'll go to war. I'm going to stand my motherfucking grounds. I don't need to be you, and I don't want to be you. I don't need to rule like you either. The fuck that there's this. I'm getting this big sense of misery loves company with that going to war against like other people and other emperors and dictatorship and power control dynamics, power tripping, egotistical power struggles. And it was all about self-worth. They're all about, self-worth because of your freedom. Them wanting to control you. That's how they took your freedom. And the illusions like, oh, they're better. It's their way. Oh, they're above you. Nah, fuck that shit. I don't know who the fuck you think you are. Try to tell me you're above me or any fucking thing. And I'm not going to allow these illusions to distort me. And any distortion that there is, I'm going to fucking come through them. I'm going to shine my light on them. That gentle giant, I'm going to stand my ground and hold on to my peace and my happiness against all odds of what you're trying to fucking feed me, that I'm not nothing or that I'm worthless, I don't deserve this. And you think you can abuse or control or dictate any goddamn thing. Why don't you go control your own motherfucking self? Why are you worried about me? Now, these are motherfuckers that are so worried about somebody else because, see, they can't sit with themselves in their darkness. And they got to pick at your motherfucking lights. Aggravated because your light is shining on their darkness, illuminating, and they can't deal with it. Now, fuck that shit. You're going to eat crow, motherfucker. Because you're going to eat the crow that you've been trying to feed me. Those illusions. And I'm going to keep shining that light, and that's going to make you have to keep eating crow because it's going to keep showing you. Because it's going to shine the light in the darkness to have to make you eat your own goddamn shit. This went a little tricky. There's a lot of passion. There is some frustration and some anger here in this. That anger is being utilized properly as this emperor, that gentle giant, knowing how to utilize energy for the betterment of all. Understanding ego. That's why this emperor is the gentle giant and standing his ground. Anything else, Spirit, for Cancer? All right, this flew out over here. We have Four of Wands, completion. This completion is unity within self, completing like that polarity and understanding it to come to union with yourself against those odds in that war, like this obstacle course, right? Going through the fire. Union with self. And then we have the Ace of Cups, filling up your own fucking cup, having it runneth over. Self fucking love. Self-love for self-preservation. For success. I feel like that you're not taking my love. And I'm going to keep filling up my motherfucking love. Standing in your power and being who you are. Being yourself and being authentic and filling up your fucking cup of love. Do the battle. Helps you come into completion of this cycle because you came into union with yourself. And it helped you gain more. This gaining more, your cup was already full. It made your cup bigger. And what it did was it expanded your capacity to love and to be loved with this union of self. It's at the bottom of the deck, the Lovers. You made the right decision for yourself because it was about self-love, choosing you and choosing love so that you can have love, so that you can have the empire that you want for yourself, that gentle, that ruling with gentleness, that gentle giant energy of happiness, love, peace, the sun shining down, not wanting a dictatorship in your empire, in your domain, in your sanctuary. The Lovers. For love of self and then love of family. The family that you want to create, what you want for yourself, the love that you have for yourself, that you want for your friends and your family to have this outside of you. That's what you were fighting. And this made your capacity grow to have more self-love. It opened your heart up more. By coming into union and choosing yourself, gaining your freedom. The Ace of Pentacles. And then new beginning. So the Lovers within the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Cups was before that. Okay. Advice, guidance, and support for Cancer, please, Spirit. Romance angels again. All right. Advice, guidance, and support for Cancer for this reading, please, Spirit. What advice, guidance, and support do you have for Cancer? Be mindful of what you focus on. There was a thing here in regards to what you focus on in your perception. This war and this coming against you and this power tripping and all of this was to also distract you so that you don't focus on the right things, so that your perception on the way you view something is off, to keep you from loving you, right? So just maintain yourself and stay focused on your freedom and your happiness and your joy. Be grateful for all of the blessings that you've received, and those blessings in disguises. Yes, it's okay to acknowledge the hurt, pain, frustration, whatever it may be that you're feeling, because that's honoring ourselves. And we're staying true and authentic to us, so this helps us stay in union with ourselves, so that we can keep choosing the best things for ourselves in that Lover's energy, so we can keep our heart space opened, so we can keep growing in our capacity to love. Like this is your way forward. This is that golden energy. That's your way forward. This is the golden energy of living your life like it's golden. That's why. Not sure how to relate that and how that's what it is, but that's what it is. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Came out under the Nine of Pentacles. And the gaining of your freedom and your independence. Because of all you overcame. Don't close your heart off. Keep your heart open. It's safe for you to love now. You understand. So if something's not for you, you can chop it the fuck off. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to attack a motherfucker. You know, when something's not serving of you, you can let it go. If you see value in something and you know, maybe it was just a mistake, then put stand your ground, put up boundaries. You know, and if someone is not going to respect them, then let them the fuck go. Right? There's something with this union with self, with the maintaining and balancing of relationships coming in, and standing in this energy as the Emperor, keeping your heart open to create that empire that you want, right? So knowing what and how to work things out with people versus letting someone stay around too long. And you know, making sure you stay firmly planted in who you are, what it is you want for yourself, because then the right people will be attracted to you and they'll stay. They'll do the work. If they're not going to do the work, then they're not meant to be there. If their wants and dreams and hopes and wishes and how they want their empire to fucking be and how they want to rule and all this other shit is not aligned with yours, then they don't need to be there. So it's like, don't let shit play out forever. Don't hold on to something that's not serving of you. Let it go. Let it go. If you love something, let it go. If you're not sure and it has potential and you love the potential, but it's not aligning, let it go. Because if it's meant for you, it'll come back to you. Keep focused on you and what it is you want for yourself and your happiness. It is safe for you to love. Just stand in your integrity and stand in your firm in who you are, and that self-love. We have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. It came out underneath the Four of Wands, which is completion, but that completion is unity and union within self, right? Stand there in your self-love and who the fuck you are and the strength that you have as the emperor that you are. Like I was saying before, so thank you, Spirit. It's like choosing you. And if people don't align, then they don't fucking align. Let them go. Whether they still have potential and there's love there, or there's whatever it is, let them the fuck go no matter who they are. Someone new, someone old. It don't matter. Right? Love yourself first. Have respect for you. Stay in unity with yourself. Yes, it may be heartbreaking if someone has potential and you're starting to like them or love or whatever and all of this shit, but something's just off. There might be these things over here that's aligning, but there's something that's off and it just ain't coming together. Set down your boundaries. And if someone's not respecting those boundaries, then let them go. Because if they really give a fuck about you, then they're going to work through that shit and they're going to come back and they're going to be better. And if not, then they're going to go again. Yeah, I have a new saying now for this, like that there's, you fuck me over, you're done. Normally it's a one and a done because if I allow someone in and I allow them in too many times, I get fucked over. Because if you didn't represent yourself the way you wanted to be seen initially, because we represent ourselves, right? That's who the fuck we are, that representative. So, being mindful of this, if you didn't represent yourself in who you wanted me to see you to be, that's on you. Meaning, I'm not going to let that potential fuck me over. Because if you might give me this potential, then you're showing me, hey, this potential is just potential, motherfucker. So your representative showed the fuck up. So who's really the representative? Was it the potential that's the representative to try to hook me? Oh, no, thank you. Fuck you. Here's my boundaries. Here's my self-love. I don't have to be a dictatorship. I can't control you, motherfucker. You can't come to me with what it is that I deserve, and you can't shine your light on me and illuminate more love and light into my dark areas. And you can't bring stability in what it is that I'm looking, what it is that I'm doing and gifting to others, then get the fuck out of here. Oh, wait, you think you're going to come back? The fuck? One and done. Yeah, sometimes do we have to not be closed off to say one and done. We have to have this maturity and discernment. But 9 times out of 10 is one and done. Oh, wait, you showed me your true fucking colors. So, you got all these representatives. And I'm not dealing with this. Yes, do we all wear masks and whatever? Yes, there's lots of dynamics to me. But when it comes to self-love and emperor energy, and emperor energy has to do with our masculine and how we rule. No one's coming in, I don't give a fuck, but no one's coming in some fucked up, distorted masculine energy as an emperor thinking that they are going to run some shit on me, that they are going to try to fucking control me or strong arm me or any fucking thing else and have some power struggle dynamics going the fuck on. I'm not doing it with no one. That's why we need discernment. That's why a lot of times it's one and done. Because I'm going to love me first. I'm going to be okay because we are born alone. We die alone. At the end of the day, what the fuck are you doing for me? My self-love and what I deserve and what I give matters. And if you can't step the fuck up, you don't have that capability, that's okay. I can love you anyways and you can walk away and I can walk away. And if you don't want to walk away, that's okay. I'll walk away. And I'm sorry that you can't give me what it is that I deserve. But I'm still not going to tolerate less than out of a falsity of love or out of a falsity of power. The fuck? Or unity or union. Nah, fuck that shit. Or an empire. When you have an empire, you have lots of dynamics going on inside that empire. I don't give a fuck. An empire can represent your goddamn family also. No. I don't care who you are. So that's self-love. To stay in unity, but also to keep your heart open. You know, choose your fucking self and keep choosing you. We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And then we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. That love that's going to be coming in that new beginning. See, you came into union with self. You completed all of this cycle by coming into union with yourself, filling up your cup of love. But beyond that, once you came into union, it expanded your capacity. It opened you up for greater love, a greater level to receive, right? And so you keep choosing you and self-love and keep choosing the love that you want for yourself and what you give to others. It opens the doorway to a new beginning, right? Choosing love, choosing yourself, self-love, making those hard, tough decisions for your new beginning so that you can create the family and love that you want. When it comes in, you'll be getting to know each other. Keep yourself open. But before this new beginning comes in, what it's saying is, hey, you need to retreat. You need to retreat. You need to rest. You need to prepare because a new beginning is coming. A new cycle is coming. Blessings are coming, right? Because you chose you. Taking back your freedom. That freedom, putting it on a chain. Where are you putting it? Where are you placing that freedom in your heart? You gained freedom in your heart against this bullshit. So you can go into your new cycle, this new beginning, still choosing you and self-love with a greater capacity. This means you can have new experiences, a greater experience in regards to love. And then, you know, when the time is right, you'll meet someone, and whoever it is, whether if it is family or, you know, that family we make as in friends, or potential love interest, or, you know, family, work family, you know, you will get the chance to get to know each other in this new cycle, new things, new experiences, and keep choosing you is what it's saying. Keep loving you, keep making the best decisions for you, keep choosing your freedom, happiness, and what it is you want for yourself. And can't nobody stop you. You know, that was the end message in that I channeled in the beginning was there's no stopping you now. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. The romance of a lifetime. True love. Having true fucking love for yourself. Stepping into your divinity in regards to self-love. Into the goddess I am frequency. So that you can have it outside of you. It was a beautiful reading, Cancer. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your support. I pray that your day is full of blessings. Have a great day. Bye.